Hello Cancer, welcome to your May reading. This is going to be a little spread for Cancer, reading for Cancer for the month of May, Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please remember this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. So just take what you like, and if you hear something you don't like, please remember that you have free will. You can toss it out the window. There's nothing here written in stone. That's the beautiful thing about this life that we live. We have the power to change things. As we move forward, if we see that the path that we're on is not the right one, we can take a right or left turn and reset that GPS and take a different path, right? Okay, so I'm going to draw a 7-card spread, and then I'm going to pull some clarifiers. I'm going to draw the initial spread with the Thoth deck here, and then I'm going to pull some clarifiers. We'll see which deck calls to us for the clarifiers. Who knows? It's mystery. Could be any deck. All right, let's see. I'm going to be silent while I draw the cards, so feel free to fast forward through to the point where all the cards are laid out if you don't want to watch me draw the cards, okay? All right, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Guardian Angels, Ancestors. Archangels, thank you for showing me. Cancer needs to see with them to move forward on their path of highest good. Recent past for Cancer. I put that deck back because I was annoyed at myself at the shuffling, and then that card popped out. So I don't really think that that is a card for Cancer. I think that was a card for me. A little message to me. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, in the recent past, we have the Emperor. So strength, order, control, a plan. Right now, in the current present, you find yourself under the influence of the Moon. So a little bit of confusion. Things aren't quite what you think they are. You're trying to navigate through this uncertainty. You move into the Queen of Discs energy in the near future. Fantastic. Your advice is the Knight of Discs and the Hierophant both came out together. So definitely, walking the walk, planning for your future, being solid, being true to your word, I think is really going to be important in the month of May for you, Cancer. In the external, you have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Your blockages are art. Art in this deck is temperance in traditional decks. But this deck, she's very much, art in this deck is very much a card of alchemy and bringing things together and creating something new out of different parts, right? It's an alchemy card. It's the sorcerer. This is, so if you ever watch Rustling Around, he calls her, I don't know the history of this card, I'm going to have to look it up. He talks about her being a really powerful alchemist. I don't remember the name of the character in Harry Potter, but the person who created the Sorcerer's Stone, he says this is her. So if you can get that image kind of like in your mind of alchemy, of creating something from nothing, that's the meaning of that card. You end the month with the King of Cups. So it says the Knight of Cups. You can see as I'm holding the card up, but in this deck, Knights are Kings. So this is the King of Cups. Beautiful energy. All right, Cancer, let's get to it. So something we're going to clarify in a few minutes, but it looks like you're coming from some kind of like strict structure in the recent past. You're confused about something right now. You're not able to kind of put everything together for some reason. You'll be moving into a period of the Queen of Discs energy, so it's going to be important for you. I'm really getting this strongly for you to take care of your health this month. Really make an effort to kind of plan out your meals in advance. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. So if you can plan out your meals in advance, Cancer, maybe like cook on the weekend, prepare all your meals for the week ahead, freeze them, however, whatever structure you can come up with is going to be important, I think, this month, Cancer. Important for you to maintain eating well, and I'm not even getting exercise so much as just really diet. Like your diet this month is going to be really important. So try to keep, your food choices healthy if you can, and prepare your meals in advance. That might help you, especially if you're working a lot and you don't have time to eat while you're working. If you prepare your meals in advance, you've already got them ready. You can just grab that bag of food, right, or that Tupperware container. Important for you this month also to plan ahead and to look to structure and organizations. Normally I would say, well, no, I wouldn't. I just think this month that's where Spirit is advising you to look towards. Maybe you need to go to a religious organization, a group, go to church, go find, for some people, like yoga classes, church, right? Some kind of structure, wherever you find your spirituality, wherever you get in touch with your spirituality is going to be very important for you. For some people, I'm also seeing this month will be a really good month, Cancer, for you to start a religious practice of some sort, because that will yield really good results for you in the future. It will bring you a lot of strength. So if you have been lax in your approach to spirituality recently, now is probably a good time for you to get structure. Set aside however many minutes a day to meditate, 10 minutes a day to meditate, 10 minutes a day to sit outside under a tree and connect with nature. Whatever your spiritual practice is, 10 minutes or 15 minutes a day to read from a book that you find spiritual and enlightening. And it doesn't have to be, a religious text necessarily. It could also be a philosophy book. It can be any book that makes you think esoterically, makes you think outside of yourself, makes you view the world from a grander viewpoint, will be important for you this month, Cancer. It will really help you lay the foundation for future success. I'm getting that pretty strongly for you, Cancer. Okay, in your external, you have the Four of Wands. So something recently came to to an end, or it will soon, and it's like heralding a new phase of your life. So congratulations, something you achieved recently was successful, or something that you were striving towards was successful. You achieved it. You have more work to go though. So, but take the time. It's important this month that you take a little bit of time to celebrate your achievements. And I'm getting for you with this card, Cancer, if you can, go see some friends, right? I know it is the time of COVID. A lot of people are getting vaccinated, and a lot of people are already vaccinated, and things are opening up. So see if you can spend some time with friends. I think that it will really benefit you this month, Cancer, if that's a possibility for you. Your blockage this month is art. So you're unable to see a way to bring certain elements together harmoniously in your life. For some, that might be family members getting that for you, Cancer. So for some, maybe it's something as maybe the kids are fighting and you're having a hard time getting them to get along, or it could be family members are having a bit of conflict. This is May, Mother's Day issues. Mother's Day will sometimes bring issues up, right? So I feel like there's some kind of conflict. If it's work, it's something that, you're trying to figure out how to get people on your team working together, or how to move forward in a project where you don't have all the tools needed, so you're trying to figure out how to improvise. That's your blockage this month. But you end the month with the Knight of Cups, so a lot of support and love coming in for you at the end of the month, a lot of help. I'm getting this as more of a feeling of like support from the universe, support from coworkers, support from family, and just a harmonious environment coming in for you at the end of the month, Cancer, which is like what you like. I know that. I know Cancer likes harmony and beauty, and I think that's coming in for you at the end of the month, Cancer. All right, so let's pull some clarifiers with this deck. I forget what it's called. I'm drawing a blank on this deck and what it's called. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people are using it now, so you're probably already familiar with this deck. My hands are so small. Sometimes it's really hard for me to shuffle the cards, and I should just give in and just buy mini decks from now on, so it's easier for me to shuffle. But I always feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know, I'm like taking the easy way out or something. I don't know why. Anyway, okay, what's the Emperor all about in the recent past? The High Priestess. Okay, so this is a lot of independence, a lot of trusting yourself. So this is great. You're recently coming out of a time where you trusted your gut instincts, and you laid the foundation of something solid for yourself, made a plan, and you went at it independently. Yeah, the Six of Swords, this has brought you over to a new land, basically, right? So whatever plans you've laid for yourself in the recent past, whatever success you've had, and I do see it as kind of a success. This is a strength that you have on your own, Cancer. This was something that that you relied on yourself to do. You didn't need help from anybody. And what you need to know, Cancer, is that you're very strong and very intuitive and able to make decisions for yourself. So if you are in tune, which it looks like you are, and listening to your higher self, you will always make the right decision. Okay, why the Moon? Where's this confusion about right now? Why the Moon? The Wheel of Fortune. So maybe I'm getting like you're concerned, you're not sure how to keep the wheel moving in your favor. Why the Moon, please? Why the Moon, Spirit? The Ten of Wands. There's something, some kind of obstacle, some kind of burden, or something's ending, and you're not sure how to move forward with positivity, how to keep that momentum going that you've created for yourself recently. Yeah, the Two of Swords, you're indecisive. You're not sure which way to go or what decision to make. You're worried right now, Cancer, that whatever decision you make might not be the right decision. You're worried that you might take a step backwards. You know, like you've taken 2 steps forward and now you're worried that you might, whatever decision you make might cause you to take 2 steps backwards. We'll see what your advice is. We're going to get into the advice, but we can pull some advice, but that's the situation that you're concerned with now. Yeah, and then the moon again, so the moon, clarifying the moon, so you're just unsure of how to move forward right now. Why the Queen of Discs in the near future? Tell me about the Queen of Discs in the near future. The Page of Cups. Okay, some kind of offer or some kind of apology that will be coming into you. Definitely somebody offering an explanation to you of something that will be coming in for you soon, Cancer. Why the Queen of Discs? The Tower. Why the Queen of Discs? The Ace of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, Cancer, so, for some of you, this is definitely, and this is a general spread, and so there's so many stories out there, right? And I'm just relaying what Spirit kind of is bringing through me, or what my intuition is telling me. For some of you coming into the near future, you're going to get an apology from somebody that you recently stopped talking to, or had a temporary separation from. This person's going to want to start up a new relationship with you again. But this person is coming in as the Knight of Wands, not my favorite card to see in terms of a romantic relationship. So you do have free will, Cancer, if you decide to take up this relationship again with this person. You have every right to. Just be aware that this person is coming in not as a king, but as a knight, okay? And so that's kind of a reckless, charming energy, kind of sauntering in. Hey, babe, what's up? What's up? How you been? Oh, I didn't mean to like disappear for 2 weeks, but I'm back now and blah blah blah. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. This has been really like hard on you, Cancer. You really been thinking the worst about yourself because of this. So the Nine of Swords is like self-hate, right? It's like it's negativity that we throw at ourselves. It's a voice inside of our head saying, it's like the little devil on our shoulder saying, you're not worthy, you stink, you're not good at this, blah blah blah. And so you may consider that some of the reasons why you were separated from this person was because of you, but I am really getting that that's not the case. You are the Queen of Discs in the near future, right? You're the Queen of Discs. That's your energy. That's a stable, loving, supportive, generous energy, okay? So if you think that you did something wrong, I'm really kind of not getting that, Cancer. Okay, so we're going to clarify your advice. Your advice here is, and let me just go. If this, what we were talking about previously, has something to do with work, you're going to get an apology. And it's the same kind of scenario in a way, right? You're going to get an apology. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not do my job correctly, or I didn't mean to not give you the information that you needed to do your job, or blah, blah, blah. Let's start working together again. That's fine. Just keep in mind that, your coworkers may not have your best interest at heart. So just be mindful of what you say and what you do. Always do your best, do a good job, but don't necessarily trust the situation that you're in, okay? All right. So your advice, and I was just thinking, so I'm going to put these cards back, but we got the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups wanting to come out, which heralds like new adventures for me. I don't think this King of Wands is that Knight of Wands, but we'll see. We'll see. This might be a new relationship coming in for you, Cancer. All right, why the Hierophant and the Knight of Discs? Spirit, why the Hierophant and the Knight of Discs, please? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is working towards something in the future for you. This is you doing a good job. So if we're talking about work, this is you, avoid distractions. Don't get caught up in gossip or things that other people are doing. You just keep your nose to the grindstone and do your work, right? And I think also, since we have this with the Hierophant and the King of Discs and the Eight of Pentacles, I think this is saying that, you're very skilled at what you do, and it's going to bring you long-term success. You are going to rise in this organization. You may even get a job, promotion, or an offer, or be elevated in some way in work this month. But if that doesn't happen, your advice is to work towards that. Okay, so whatever you do at work, make sure that you're doing it with the long term in mind, planning out for the future, because you have the skill set necessary to rise within your organization. The Hierophant also being a card of organizations and structures, corporations, that kind of thing. And so since the advice is the Knight of Discs, which is the king in this deck, and the Hierophant, I really see that as you kind of owning whatever it is you do at work and kind of bossing up, okay? If we're talking about a relationship, Ace of Pentacles coming in. So there's going to be some kind of new offer. There's something coming in for you. You just need to keep in mind your self-worth. And when we talk about the Eight of Pentacles in relationships, with the Eight of Pentacles, and look, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the disc again as we're talking about this, so that's the King of Pentacles twice here. The Eight of Pentacles talks about setting strict boundaries as well, especially when we talk about the Eight of Pentacles in a romantic situation. That's talking about setting boundaries. So this person that's coming in, that's saying, giving you the call, hey babe, calling you at midnight or whatever, what you up to, set your boundaries, because if you can set your boundaries and move on from this, there's something that the universe would really like to bring in for you, something better, right? But the universe can't do that if you won't let go of something that isn't, really working for you. And I think that you have, to be honest with you, I think if we're talking about that romantic situation, I think you recently said bye-bye to somebody. I think he was pretty controlling. Now you're kind of caught in your feels. Did I do the right thing? Should I have stayed? Blah, blah, blah. Am I ever going to find anybody? And then here he comes back again saying, hey, let's get together again. And you're considering it because you're like, oh, maybe this is the best I'll get. But, it's going to be important for you to set your boundaries and know your worth. That's how you're going to get what you truly deserve and what is best for you. Okay, clarifying the Four of Wands is the Ten of Cups. All right, so in the external, there's lots of love coming your way. Four of Pentacles. Why the Four of Wands? And the Three of Cups. Okay, so I'm really seeing coming in lots of, dating, happiness, possibilities for what you really want, what you really see for yourself in the future. Cancer. So I think there's a very happy energy surrounding you now. I think this is a lucky time for you, Cancer. If you decide to go out and date, I think you will meet somebody new that you are going to really get along with well. So I think that take advantage of that energy, right? Take advantage of that for sure. Why art and the blockages? The Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords. Yeah, being unable to move on from this situation, or being unable to see a future after this situation, I think is where your block is, Cancer. And so going out and planning for the future and really setting your boundaries is going to be very good for you. Also, as I said earlier, maybe meeting up with a group that really speaks to your sense of spirituality would be good for you. Any kind of structure, though, or even, really honestly, even like a knitting group or any kind of group that is like a formal group that you meet with, I don't know, every week, every 2 weeks, whatever. I think that'll probably benefit you, help you see things from a different perspective. Why art? Why art? Yeah, I think you're just unable to move on. Yeah, the Three of Wands, right? But there is healing here, the sun coming in. So I think right now you're just unable to see yourself moving forward from this situation that just wasn't working out for you. The Ten of Swords. It's over, but it's over. And the Three of Swords is saying, yeah, it hurts, but you're gonna get over it. You'll get over it faster than you think you will. Because you've got the Three of Wands coming in. That's just you deciding to move forward. And if you can do that, you got a lot of healing with the sun. What's going on at the end of the month with the Knight of Cups? That could be a new romance coming in for you, Cancer. And if we're talking career with these, this is just saying if your career, you're putting your nose to the grindstone, you're working, because there is going to be a benefit that you will see from that, Cancer. And you're definitely being surrounded by an environment of collaboration. Now, I know I said be careful what you say, be careful of the coworkers, but I think that you're being ushered into a new, maybe like a new department or a new, maybe even a new job could be. But the key to being there, the key to taking advantage of that energy is to just put your nose to the grindstone and keep working. Okay. And the Knight of Cups. The Hanged Man, clarifying the Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups? Who's the King? Why the King of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to look at things from a different perspective. Gain a new perspective. Turn things around. Plan for the future. I'm getting a lot of that planning for the future thing here happening for you. But at the end of the month, Cancer, I really do see you being able to turn things around for yourself. I see you having a solid plan for moving forwards. I see that. That's what that Seven of Pentacles is. That's you stopping to assess where you've been and where you want to go. And yeah, getting rid of confusion. Seven of Cups. You got a lot of sevens coming in for you, which is awesome. Yeah, I see you at the end of the month. You're just really getting rid of that confusion. You're able to see things from a new perspective. You're able to plan for the future. Yeah, the Star. Got a lot of healing and hope coming in for you. You feel pretty optimistic about things at the end of the month, Cancer. So you definitely move through this, which is fab, right? Totally fabulous. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to pull for you a couple of Nature's Whispers oracles. But you know what? First, let's see. I'm going to pull, I don't know why I'm getting pulled to pull a Moonology card for you, Cancer. Maybe because, you know, you're Cancer and I want to pull a Moonology card for you. What do you have for Cancer? What advice do you have for Cancer, please? Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer? The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, we could see that. The energy is definitely gaining momentum for you. Now is the time to just keep moving forward. Keep positive. Connect with Spirit. I like that. The energy is gaining momentum. That's like a really perfect description of what we had here. As the energies gain momentum in your favor, as you work towards your goals, as you value yourself, set your boundaries, and value the work that you produce, and the skills that you have, and the value you bring. And you got laughter. We got laughter for Gemini as well. Very important for you to take the time to we've got the Four of Wands. Very important for you to take time to be with friends, go out, laugh. I'm going to read to you from the book. I'm going to pull another, just one more. Natures. It's interesting that you got the same card that Gemini got. These cards are so sticky. You also got Bountiful Harvest. These cards are so beautiful. I'm going to read to you from the book for these because the descriptions are short and they're really profound. And I think that you might get a lot out of it. Okay, so for laughter, it says, laughter breaks up stagnant energy, gets things moving, and helps relax you. Laughter is a powerful antidote to stress, pain, and conflict. Nothing works faster or more dependably to bring your mind and body back into balance than a good laugh. Humor lightens your burdens, inspires hope, connects you to others, and keeps you grounded, focused, and alert. Okay, so that's part of that self-care we were talking about, that nurturing with the Queen of Cups. Important for you to take the time to laugh. All right, for Bountiful Harvest, I'm going to hold this card up because it's just stunning. All right, Bountiful Harvest. You have access to the infinite source of love and resources provided by Mother Earth and the universe. There are no demands, requirements, or conditions that affect your ability to access this supply. This is a wonderful reminder and the absolute truth pertaining to the abundance that is available to you. Grant your abundance the opportunity to flow into your life. It will reshape your perspective. It will strengthen and nourish you. This phase holds a plenitude of affluence and fertility. You are lucky and blessed. And that's that King of Cups energy coming in for you at the end of the month. It's really beautiful, Cancer. And since I did this for Gemini and you do have some similarities, I'm curious to see what Blue Messiah Oracle deck card is going to pop out for you, Cancer. Let's see what we get here. What advice does the Oracle have for Cancer, please, Spirit? Okay, you got Soul Vessel. Let me get the book so I can read that to you as well. I don't want to misinterpret anything these cards say, and they're so deep that I prefer to just read it from the book. Okay, Soul Vessel. Through unconditional love for your body as well as your soul, you cultivate wholeness and purity of spirit. Okay, there's that Queen of Discs energy we were talking about, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, eating well, all that stuff. Okay, if this card has come to you, it is time to purify your soul's vessel. It is the body through which your soul is able to live, grow, and experience life in the density of this world. Maintaining your soul's vessel is essential for having a more enjoyable life experience. Your body is your personal indicator of how things are going in all areas of your life. Stay conscious of the energy you allow into your body. This includes energy absorbed through processed foods, the media, the environment, and other souls who surround you. By cleansing your body and stepping away from all that is dense, you strengthen your immune system and raise the vibration of your light body. With a stronger vibration and light, you are better able to be of assistance to humanity. Your heart is pure and your intentions are aligned with truth, but to make that evolutionary jump into the new world of higher consciousness, you must also ensure that your vessel is aligned with love. By maintaining your body, you are better able to fulfill your soul's mission. Stronger and more empowered, you are better prepared for evolutionary change. Increase the level of love to your soul's vessel and allow that love to grow. Okay, this card is connected to the solar plexus and heart chakras. So your exercise is to honor your body by choosing healthier food options. Embrace regular exercise to energize your body. Step away from illusions that serve as distractions, such as too much television, and spend more time in nature. Your affirmation is, I am grateful for the divine vessel I was born to live through. I honor my body by listening to its intuitive guidance and messages. All right, Cancer. Pretty intense, pretty positive, pretty nice. I kind of really like this reading for you, Cancer. So if you found this helpful or useful in any way, please like this video, drop a comment in the comment box to let me know how this connects with you. That would be helpful for me to connect with you next time, Cancer, and to know that I'm kind of on the right path with these spreads. I might try a different spread sometime later. And if you haven't already, please subscribe so we can keep this connection going. And these cards don't want to pop out for you, so I'm going to leave it at that. I think that message is pretty strong. All right, Cancer, have a great month, and I will talk to you next time.